you helping out?
Yeah.
Mixing those eggs for breakfast.
Yeah. Okay.
You say good morning?
I just do it.
Those yummy eggs.
Yeah.
It's your second helping already, huh?
Yeah.
Cheesy eggs.
Yeah. I will teach you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the homestead. Hope you're doing well today. We have a couple apple trees that were a little bit late in pruning. They're just about to bud, and so I think Caleb's going to try and tackle those today and just do some minimal pruning. Apple trees tend to get a lot of straight up vertical shoots through the summertime, so he's going to take those off and just kind of open it up a little bit more. But we don't want to do any hard pruning on them since it is a little late. I think Kip's going to take some guys out to our swales to do some work. Some of our swales are not draining properly, so he's going to see if he can get them draining right. And then if we can get to it, we want to do our first planting of potatoes today, but the bed that we need to plant in is not ready, so we've got some work to do if we're going to be able to plant potatoes today. So anyway, lots of spring projects to do, and I'm going to try and enjoy some time with my parents as well. And quick update, good news, we got the trees for our patrons. So if you're one of our patrons that's been waiting for us to plant a tree, we hope to do that soon. We picked out the homestead that we're going to plant them on, and so hopefully in the next few weeks here we'll be able to get those trees planted for you. Alright, so on with some projects.
Alright, so we're out here, my dad and just me, trying to trim up these trees a bit, prune them a bit. They're getting ready to bud though, so we're not going to be doing any major pruning, so we're just be cutting off all the ones that are pretty much going straight up.
Perfect. So here's the tree. Next one we'll be working on is going to be that tree. Alright, so what's going on here is we have 3 swales here that we dug by hand, and the top swale, when it fills up with water, it overflows into the middle swale. When it fills up with water, it overflows into this bottom swale right here. But as you can see, we put the spillway at the end over there, and it's making a mucky mess here. This mucky mess, it's contributing to all this. So what we're gonna do is, instead of it spilling on that end, we're gonna have it spill on this end and come down the driveway. So what me and Joshy did was we brought the level out and we put the level on it, and it's basically 4 inches too high over here. So we're digging this down by 4 inches, so then this can spill and drain this way. Good job, my man.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we finished digging the trench. Now let's go see how Daddy and Caleb are doing with the pruning.
Even this one's no good. So what are you thinking?
Hey Caleb, you fit right in up there.
Hey Caleb, show with your hands the level of the tree now. Yeah, so compare that to the tree right next to it. Cool, good job, Scooter.
These trees are looking great. How's it coming, love?
Good, good. You want a pro tip for pruning?
Sure.
Okay. Let me show you a perfect example. So anything that grows back towards the center, you want it to go. A trick you can do when you're getting to pruning late is, instead of coming and taking this nub and pruning it, the tip of it, you can just bust it off like that.
Snap it off.
Just snap off the very tip. That's the part that was going to be a bud, and then this will actually die.
Okay.
This little nubby here.
I did not know that. Good
See?
tip.
Pro tip for a pro.
I'm hardly a pro.
And so all the vertical branches, you want those cut. So you want to leave the horizontal branches. The horizontal branches are the ones that will heavy fruit. The
Yeah.
vertical branches will not heavy fruit. Of course, the vertical branches send off horizontal branches.
Yeah, but they're so high they're hard to harvest. So.
But if you can't reach them to harvest it, what's the point? Why have it? So we prune our trees down really low so we can reach it from the ground
To harvest, yep.
to harvest. You also want to cut any limbs that are crossing each other.
Yeah.
You want those to cut. So anything that's crossing or anything that's growing back towards the center or anything growing straight up.
All right, some good tips. Thanks, love.
You betcha.
How do you like pruning, Caleb?
I think it's cool.
You kind of enjoy it, huh?
Yeah.
I sure appreciate you standing up there in the tree getting the stuff that we can't reach. Just barely have enough room to stand there, huh?
Yeah. All right, so we finished pruning. Now we just need to clean up all these branches.
There's the other project moving on to. Making our driveway a little bit better. Boys are doing a great job.
You're even getting to the old plum tree.
Yeah.
This poor old tree we planted the first year on the homestead, and it gets a lot of water drainage from our driveway, so it hasn't really done so well. But you're giving it some love anyway.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Might just take off one of these years.
it might. You guys ready for lunch?
Yep.
Hey sweetheart, what have you been working on?
I can take one of our tanks and
Aw, those are pretty. Super pretty. So all the prunings, we're going to chop these up smaller. And then those will be used for our rocket mass out in our new addition. After about a year or two, these will be nice and dry, and that's what works best for starting our rocket mass stove. So we're trying to put everything that we can to use here on the homestead. All right, guys, we just had our lunch and some ice cream that Grandma and Grandpa bought. Was that good ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're out here getting the potato bed ready, and I was thinking we might try something different this year. The bed is mostly covered with a really low to the ground weed that is like a great ground cover. It's got these beautiful little blue flowers on it right now. And I was gonna have the children just clear the entire bed of everything, but I thought maybe we'll just leave this little ground cover and experiment this year and see if that will be okay for our potatoes. It'll help keep the ground a little bit warmer because we still have some freezing weather coming, and it'll help keep other weeds from popping up in this bed. So I don't know, have any of you done something like that before? If so, let us know in the comments below, and we'll let you know how it goes.
What are these?
That looks like some sort of a wild onion or chive.
Look, they're all over the bed.
Okay. Yeah, we could probably pull those up. So there are some larger weeds that we'll pull out, and then we had some bush beans in here that I just left. So we'll pull those up. I left the bush beans in place just to try and keep the cat out of our bed. So those will come up now. But look, this is this beautiful ground cover with these pretty little blue flowers. I think we'll just leave it there and see how it goes. Here's a little mess in the making. Did you find some alfalfa pellets? Are those fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like the potato bed is ready for the potatoes. Took all the weeds out except for just the nice little ground cover, and we dug some holes. We're going to put some bone meal right in the hole and then stick our potatoes in that have been sitting out in the sun kind of drying out. And then I think I'll just mix some worm castings and some kelp granules in with some garden soil and cover the potatoes with that. And rather than amending the entire bed, we'll just kind of mend right where the potatoes themselves are going to be, and hopefully that will be enough. All right, I'm going to go see if I can find some children who want to stick some potatoes in some holes. Would you like to help put some taters into some holes? Little? Yay! All right.
First, I want to watch her.
You want to watch Grandma? You look so cozy out here on the bench.
With Grandma, too.
Yeah. Want to help put some potatoes in the holes now, honey?
Yeah. I want to show.
You want a shovel?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if we can find one. Is that the last one, Diddle? All right.
I can put it
Yay!
out.
Good job! Well guys, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna go enjoy some more time with my parents. Thank you as always to our Patreons who help make these videos possible. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, we pray blessings over you and yours. And whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.